Everyone just cross your legs. Place a hand to your abdomen and one to your lower back. And then try to press your body inwards so that you can encourage a very tall spine, a very supported one, with your chest lifting high and your shoulders feeling really sloped down from the ears. Let's take our hands here on our knees. Shoulders relaxed again. And let's close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in as we enter this moment. Breathe out. And breathe in. Accept yourselves into the space where everything is possible. Breathe out. Breathe in. And take in all that incredible energy that's around us and the virtual energy that has joined us today. Breathe out. And find a rhythm of breath that suits you. A rhythm that supports your movements today. And one that encourages your thoughts to flow smoothly and calmly. And in this moment of silence, let us think about all our brothers and sisters who are affected by the current events. And all those who are also helping to avert the situation. All of our medical professionals, the government, and all the people who are helping in research, that we are there with them in spirit, praying for their health and their strength and perseverance. May our intentions here today go out to those who are suffering, that they may find healing and peace. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let us blink our eyes open. Take your arms out to the sides. Inhale and lift your arms all the way up over your head and interlace your fingers. Push the palms up away from you. Exhale, draw your navel in and bring your arms down to the floor, gazing to your abdomen. Inhale, stretch these arms away. Lift the heart and try to lean back. Exhale again, draw inwards. Inhale, reach the arms up high above you, feeling the shoulders separate from the rest of your body. Exhale. Now let's rotate. So move your arms here to the right side. Inhaling, lift your chest. Exhaling all the way down. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Let's move to the other side. So just stretching your arms clear to the left. Keep your head in between those arms. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right. Inhale again. Press your palms here into the center and high above you. Then exhale, releasing your hands. Interlace your fingers. So think of just keeping your wrists together as much as you can. Lifting your chest and gazing straight forward. Rotate the shoulders. Breathing in. Breathe out. Just to warm up and feel very loose here with our spine and neck. And let's release that. Extend your arms here to the side. Lift your right arm over the head. Breathe in. And tilt over sideways. Breathe out. Inhale, then rise up. Bring this right arm behind you. Try to reach for your inner left thigh. Exhaling and placing your left hand on your knee. Just look behind you. We're going to repeat that movement. Inhale, lift your right arm all the way up. Exhale. Inhaling towards your twist, looking back, shoulders down. Exhale. Now one breath, one move. So breathe in all the way. Breathe out and twist. Breathe in, leaning left. And breathe out. Then breathing in, tilting over to your side. Now we change it. So take hold of your left ear and just tilt down towards the shoulder. And then your left arm start to float here to the side, keeping it loose, but also quite heavy. For 3, 2, and 1. All right, inhaling, lift your right arm again, tilting all the way deep. Then we're gonna stay here. So on your exhale, push with your left. Encourage your chest to turn to face the ceiling. Letting your arm be near your face. And this left elbow and shoulder soft, back near, keeping it comfortable. Allow your neck to stay open. Let's release. Inhaling, come all the way up. And now transfer sides. So lifting your left. Exhale and tilt sideways. Then inhale, rise up. Bring this left arm behind you. Try to get it to your inner thigh. And encourage a deeper twist, turning from the waist. Then inhale again. Left arm up. Reaching. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arm over the head. And all ready for your exhale, let's go into this twist. Inhale, lifting the arm. Spinal twist, exhale. Inhaling, reaching up and over. And then take hold of your ear, exhale, and tilt the head down to that shoulder. Remember to keep this left shoulder away from the ear while your right hand starts to swing. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Then inhaling the arm up. Again, tilting. Exhale. Now gaze upwards. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now while you're in this tilt, I know you want to go lower, but as you do, you want to keep your left hip very much attached to the ground or to that block, sitting it even lower to create that resistance on your side. And if you try to face the palm backwards, you'll get a different sensation here on that shoulder. Now inhale and bring both arms all the way up. Exhale, interlace your fingers and push the palms forward just like earlier, rounding the back. Inhaling, lift the chest. And exhale. Inhaling, come into a straight line with the body. Exhale and release your hands. Now take your right leg out to the side. So you have your right leg fully extended, your foot flexed. If you are on a block, I'd recommend you come off of it. Then turn your body here to your left, placing your hand on your knee. Lifting your arm all the way up, breathe in. Tilt here to your right side, breathe out. Inhaling and open up the chest more. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathe out. Now as you come up, our arm movement is going to go all the way towards the back and then passing in front of the chest and then beside the head. And again, passing in front and moving up. So right now, place your hand down on the floor and then inhale, reach your arm all the way up and pick up. Exhale, gazing down, move your head with that arm. Now reach away from your body, inhaling. Exhale and stretch all the way forward. Again, breathing in, opening up. Breathe out. Last, breathe in. And breathe out. Place your hand there on the ground right behind you. The fingers are pointing backwards. Then slide your right foot in, keeping it at a comfortable angle from your hip, and your foot is placed on the ground. Now this right arm of yours does a similar movement, swaying up and then swaying back. We're lifting our hips. Inhale, lift your hips off the ground, chest very high, exposing your chest towards the ceiling above you, and you're looking up your head. Exhale, then slowly come down as you follow where your fingers go, reaching backwards. Inhale and lift your hips. Press into your left buttocks. Exhale. And inhale. So keep your left hand close to your body so that Your hand is still under the shoulder. Exhale. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Then let's switch sides. The body to your right. And then left hand on the knee. Breathe in. Arm behind you comes up and tilts you sideways. Then inhale, turn the chest, look higher. Exhale and drop down. Breathing in. Breathe out. Try to line up your shoulders with that left leg. Remember to flex this foot as actively as you can to keep that hamstring stretch. Remember to draw the navel inwards as you go into your rotation. And if you can't reach your foot, then hold on to it. Fingers wrapping over your toes and trying to look up to the ceiling from underneath the arm. Inhale and come up. Exhale. So your arm flows in front and then to the back. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's add our torso. Inhale and sweep up. Exhale, flowing forward. Breathe in. Reach all the way to the front of your mat. And breathing in. Feeling just how much more mobile our upper body is right now. Let's do another. And breathe out. Okay, so sitting up tall, place your head down flat on the floor, directly behind you. Navel in. Then bend your left knee. Step your foot down, having a comfortable line from the knee to the hip. Then your left arm sways up and sways down. Let's go for it. Inhale, lift your hips and press into both butt cheeks so you can lift your chest higher, exposing up to the ceiling. Exhale, navel and slowly come down. Very good. Inhale, keep your arm near you, hand under the shoulder. Go ahead and lift up and then gaze at your fingers. Exhale and release. Twice more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right, very good. Now crossing your legs, we're going to go into our cow and cat stretch. So move here towards the front of your mat, placing your hands right underneath your shoulders and your knees, right underneath your hips. Then draw the navel in, stretch out your toes. Take a deep breath, inhale and press your chest forward, keeping even the back of your neck still very long. Then exhale, tuck the tailbone, draw the navel inwards, round it back as much as you can. Inhaling, lengthen the spine, draw the heart up. Exhale, navel in. Think about creating a deep tunnel underneath you. Once again, inhale. And exhale. So let's do the same spinal movement, but with our forearms on the ground. So lowering your elbows, elbows right underneath your shoulders. This time, interlace your fingers. Inhale, chest down. Exhale, round the back. Inhale. And exhale. Then straighten your spine and then move your knees to the right side of your mat. And when you do, you want them to be apart from each other, meaning they're not overlapped. And you have your left leg that's more in front. So you're still facing the front of your mat here, including your shoulders. Inhale, make sure there's nothing underneath the abdomen. Then on your exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the back, and gaze to your hips. Inhale and lift your chest forward. Long neck, shoulders pressing down. Exhale, navel in, round your back. And you want to feel like you're moving one vertebra at a time. Let's do one more. Inhale and lift your chest. And breathe out. Then from there, you want to lengthen the spine, breathe in. And then use your left hand and arm. So your left elbow is turned where the fingers are pointing in the same direction as your knees. Then placing your palm down on the floor, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, gazing up, feeling the mildness of this position and enjoying the deeper one. So now your right hand goes underneath, elbow underneath the shoulder, and then placing your left hand flat down. Inhale, lift the chest. Then exhale, gaze to your left. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, releasing that. Bring both hands to come right underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest up, arms nice and straight. Then draw the navel in and use your knees to help you come back to your tabletop position. Once you get there, let's do one breath in our cow and another in your cat. Go down on your forearms, interlace your fingers. One inhale and exhale. Then with your spine in neutral, we do the other side. So move your knees over to your left, separating the legs, and the right leg is higher. Adjust where your feet go on your mat, that you feel there's no tension building on your ankles. Breathe in, chest forward. Good. Breathe out, round the back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So now from here, let's do the mild version first. Your right arm is pointing in the same direction as your knees. The left hand would be pushing on the floor outside of your mat. So gently just encourage your hand to press you up, turning the chest, and it's almost like you're really just realigning the spine for this. But see how it feels to keep your shoulder as your support. Then experience a deeper one. Now you bring your opposite arm underneath your left arm. elbow directly underneath the shoulder, like the foot of a table. Your right hand on the floor, pushing you up, then you look to the side. Slowly from here, bring both elbows down. Then, bring your right arm underneath you. And that means you're just lying down on that arm. Connect your legs together. So your knees are still bent. They're stacked one on top of the other. Extend your left foot towards the back of your mat. Then with that left leg, make big circles with it, rotating. And test the range of motion of that leg. Breathing in. While the right knee is still securing you to the floor. Keep your chin away from your chest. Have a very open chest. Then do the same thing but with your knee bent. So again, reversing that direction. And observe how different or how the same it could feel. And again, reverse. Then from there, drop your knee down. Bring your legs side by side again. Using your left hand to carry you up to sitting, breathe in. So we'd actually be facing now the side of our mat, the long side of our mat. So press your feet much closer together. And then from here, move towards the direction of your bent knees, breathing in. So where your feet are, that's where you want to be leaning towards. There you go. So we're switching that over. Just bring your feet to the opposite side now. So if you are still facing this way, and then lie down now on your opposite arm. Lying down with your chin away from your chest, and currently both knees are bent. Taking your top hand there in front, your right hand, and extending now your right leg. Start to make big circles in the air with it. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Then reverse. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And bend your knee. And again, reverse. Breathe out. Breathing in. Breathe out. Reverse that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alright. Take your knees side by side. Push up with your right hand. So in this situation, I'm not your mirror image. So you just lift your left arm all the way up and tilt there to your right side. as long as you know that you're leaning to where the feet are going. All right, inhale and come up. Exhale, now adjusting your body so that you go back down onto your hands and knees. In case you have blocks with you, add them for your melting heart pose, where you leave them there at the very front of your mat. Otherwise, just elbows directly on the floor with your palms in prayer, and we walk the knees to go underneath the hips. So you want to dive your chest down. Feeling the beautiful dip of the shoulders. And releasing that, inhale and move your weight up, returning through those palms. Exhale, you're in your tabletop position. And inhale, draw the heart up. Try to keep those hips squared. And exhale, bending your knee, take your knee all the way towards your chest. Curving the spine, and maybe even experiment with your head touching your knee. Then, step your foot down right between your hands. Try to get your toes to line up with those fingers. Your left leg stretches backwards. The knee is straight. Ankle below the knee. Lengthening the spine. Move your weight forward and back. Breathing in. Breathe out. So while you're doing this, you're going all the way to the tips of your toes, and then pushing as far back as getting the heel to the ground. Then, lower your left knee on the floor and point your toes back. Lift your right hand all the way up. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, return it in front of you. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale and reach your arm all the way back and look towards your fingers. Stay here, keeping a very open and broad shoulder line. And if it's available to you, hold on to your foot from the small toe side. And that encourages your shoulder to stay rotated back. Then you just look towards it. Now, if you are holding on to your foot, press the foot closer towards your hip. But still keeping your pelvis in a deep position. Chest open. Long neck, chin to shoulder. Then, release and gaze forward, lower your foot down, drop your right hand. Lift the left. Inhale, reaching it up and over. Exhale, tilt sideways and bring your chest closer to that knee. Inhale and bring the arm behind you, rotating the arm. Exhale and touch the ground and let it graze on the floor. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Then lower your hand down. Breathe out. Let's go into our lizard. So move your right hand on the inside of those legs. That means your foot should now be along the edge of your mat. Tucking your left toes underneath so you're hip lifts higher, as well as the knee. Then bring both elbows to the floor and adjust your legs. Now, if the elbows don't go down, that's when taking blocks underneath you could be beneficial. Or staying on the palms if that's where your body needs to be today. Let's sway our hips now side to side, breathing in. And keeping the neck long by gazing down. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back up to your palms, and then your knees still lifted there, but turn your foot onto the inside of your mat. Inhale and extend both legs into pyramid, and encourage your right foot to point upward, getting that nice deep stretch in your hamstrings. If you're using blocks, you can come higher on them. Now on your exhale, keeping your feet flexed, bow your head down. Inhaling, look up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Try to have both legs straight here. Another, breathe and look up. Breathe out, head down. Inhaling, gaze forward. Exhale, lower the left knee to the floor. Stretch out those toes. And then come all the way to sitting on your foot. And either you sit directly on top of the foot. You can sit on a book or a block. Or have your hips directly on the ground and your foot is just there on your side. How are we doing there? All right. Take your hands above you, fingers interlaced. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale and fold forward and relax the neck. Here goes. Inhale, lift the chest. All right, exhale and release. Crawl back towards the front of your mat. And then once you do, just extend that right leg behind you, pointing your toes. Breathing in and breathe out. Bend your knee, take your knee all the way towards that shoulder and stay here for 1. Keeping your back rounded, chin, shoulder, and knee together. So you're squeezing in the abdomen for this. And let's release. Lower that knee down. All right, other side. Inhale the left leg up, heart out. Exhale, take your knee to your chest, curving the spine, squeeze it in. Staying here. And then step your foot down right between your hands. Adjusting your toes to be in line with your fingers, and move your right leg back. knee off the floor, and your movement is forward and back. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Then, keeping your ankles stacked above your knee, lower your right leg and point your toes. Let the left arm sway all the way in front and then behind you, exhaling down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, reach your arm all the way back. Once again, you can stay just here, enjoy your chest opening, or take hold of your foot from the small toe side, making sure that we're keeping our shoulders very healthily open. And to make sure that you're not weighing down on the shoulder, use this left leg. Push it into the floor. You'll bring your hips about 1 centimeter higher, and it will take loads off of the weight from your arm. Feel free to also take your foot nearer to your hip. Fingers are pointing down, you're bending your elbow. Then release that foot, press it down on the floor. Now, having your left arm there on the side, taking a block again if you move your right arm up and over, breathe in. Look sideways, breathe out, and tilt your shoulder towards that knee. How are we doing? Inhale, move your arm backwards, and exhale, sweep the floor. Inhaling, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and then leave your hand down on the floor. Breathe out and take your hands there on the inside space of your mat. Now your foot is there on the edge, and we try and lift your right knee as we swing our hips left and right. Breathing in, breathe out. Move your pelvis higher and then bring your forearms to the ground. Interlace your fingers and dip the hips. Just gaze down here. Keep your knee close to your shoulder so your toes are still pointing forward. Of course, if you need to lighten the pose, you may have your right knee on the floor. Let's move upwards. Return your hands, breathe in. And take your foot there on the inside, or the center space of your mat, and extend both legs, flexing your left foot. Toes pointing up towards you, getting both legs really long. Exhale, bow your head down. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhaling, look forward. Exhale, lower your right knee and slowly let's sit down, either directly on the foot, on the block, or on the floor. Keeping your legs as much as possible parallel to each other, toes hugging into your body, and both arms over the head, front foot flex. Breathe in. Fold forward, hold where you can, or you can use a belt or towel you have next to you. And when you are holding, it's good to hold there along the ball of the foot to encourage the deep hinging from the ankle. Then, inhaling, lift the chest. Exhale and release that. Crawl again towards the front of your mat. And extend your left leg behind you, point your toes. Then take your knee all the way towards your shoulder, chin to shoulder, round your back, and stay. That's release. Good job. Knees down, elbows down. We're going to lie down onto your abdomen here. So stretch the feet behind you and keep your legs together. Lengthen your lower back by pressing the pubic bone down to the floor and squeezing the abdomen in to kiss your spine. Place your hands outside the mat where you're using the very tips of your fingers. And you want your hand below the elbow and your elbow in line with your shoulder. So keeping your legs together, gaze forward, inhale and lift the chest. Exhale, chest down, chin down, head down. Legs together, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Place your hands right underneath your head. Let those palms overlap. And with your legs together, lift the legs off the floor. Now, inhale, lift your hands and your chest, and as you do, let the legs go down to the mat. And exhale, as you lower your chest and hands, the legs begin to lift. Inhaling again, chest up, but legs down. Exhale, reverse. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Go higher. And exhale. Releasing your feet down, take your hands underneath your shoulders. And inhale up to cobra. Exhale, slide your hands back, hands underneath the elbows. Adjust your legs to go hip width apart. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, lift your hips up. Go into your downward facing dog. Relax the head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look forward. Cross your legs. Let's sit down to lie down. So extend your legs there in front of your mat. And give yourselves enough space to lie down. If in case you brought blocks with you, I'd recommend you lay them backwards in one straight line for where your head and your upper back will go. Let's have our legs to the corners of our mat. Let's first get into a little bit of core presence. So point your feet, arms in front, breathe in. And as you round your back now, you're going to scoop the belly in and reach your arms forward, gazing down between those knees. Keeping your back rounded the same way, breathe in. And then move your back down to the floor, breathe out, and stay. Looking forward. Breathe in, shoulders down. And come a little bit lower. Breathe out. Keep pointing your toes. Breathe in. Come a little bit down. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out and lower. Arms as high as your shoulders. Breathe in. And completely release. Breathe out. Adjust your shoulders. Have your palms facing up. We've made it to the end of our practice. So let's rest in Shavasana. Legs to the corners of your mat. Relax your hands. Easen up your shoulders. And close your eyes. Bring your lips to be slightly open. So your jaw is also open. Enjoying the hum feeling in your mouth. And this lightness in your face. With your cheeks, your ears, and your eyebrows. Feel like they're melting to the mat. Your fingers and toes nice and relaxed. With your hips kissing the ground. Let your thoughts enter into a sacred space. As we let our bodies heal, and our spirits find peace. Let us wiggle our fingers and our toes. Move your arms behind you and your legs reconnect. As you now inhale and stretch the arms and legs away from the center of your body. Breathe out, relax. Inhaling, lengthen. Breathe out, relax. Walk the feet towards your hips. And with your eyes still closed, turn to your right side. Lay down in feetness. And use your right arm as a pillow for the head. Then use your left hand to slowly move you up to sitting. Using the front of your mat as you now all cross your legs. Return your hands on your knees. Sitting tall. And press one hand to your heart center. Connect to the beating of your heart. Let us be filled with hope and positivity. Knowing that even if we are isolated, in spirit, we are united. With your palms together. May God lead us all. Namaste. Thank you so much, everyone.